Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Leslie and you're in my kitchen down on the farm, and I am thrilled that you are here. Today we are going to be making something really cool, something I've never made, an elegant dessert that I think would be great for Valentine's Day. It would be great if you were hosting a dinner party, or if you just wanted to give yourself a really special, elegant treat. This would be it. We're going to be making raspberry chocolate mousse. I don't know that I have ever had a chocolate mousse. I've seen it on the menus at fancy restaurants, but I don't believe that's anything I've ever ordered. So we're going to do it today, and we're going to impress ourselves with this. So you can do this with other berries. I always get asked when I use raspberry, can I use strawberry? Yes, you probably could use strawberry. You could probably use blackberry. Maybe, I don't know how blueberry would be, but you probably could do blueberries. But I think raspberries and chocolate just are meant to go together, and I love raspberries, so we're going to be doing our raspberry chocolate mousse, and I'm so excited. Okay, so I have washed up 1.5 cups of berries. They're beautiful, they're wonderful. I nibbled on a few, but anyway, I've washed them, and I'm going to get them, and I'll meet you over at the stove in just a second. All right, so here we go. Here are our berries. I'm going to be putting those, there's a leaf. I'm going to be putting those in my pan, and I'm going to put a generous 1/4 cup of sugar with them. And we're going to get that on. And we're just going to stir that around. And we're just going to let it simmer pretty much until it becomes almost a jelly-like consistency. You may have to go in here and mash them a little bit. There's another leaf. I washed these, but I didn't get the leaves off. All right, so we're just going to let this go. I'm going to turn it down. I don't want the sugar to burn. We'll be back in just a little bit. When this cooks down, I'll show you what it looks like and how we're going to get it to where we need it to go in our chocolate mousse. I don't know if you can tell a difference now, but they're starting to break apart. They're starting to look shiny. The fluid, the liquid is coming out, and they're starting to break down. So we'll get it going, and then I'll turn it down on low and just let it simmer till it becomes like a jelly type consistency. While our berries are over there cooking down, I'm measuring out 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use the chocolate almond bark. You could actually probably do a vanilla mousse. That would be beautiful because it would turn pink. Oh wow, we may have to remake this again and make it with white chocolate, but we'll see. So all right, here's my 2 cups. I'm not ready to melt them quite yet because I want my berry sauce to cool a bit, and we've got to strain the seeds out a little bit. And so yeah, but I have it ready, so one step ahead. All right, everybody, I thought I would just show you how it doesn't run together, back together. So I believe we're going to call this good. It's not quite jelly consistency, but I believe it's going to be good enough. So we're going to cut our burner off. And we're going to move right here, and I'm just going to kind of lay that sieve right up there. And I'm going to get a silicone spatula so we don't lose all that goodness that's in the pot here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the chocolate melting. All right, everybody, our chocolate has melted beautifully, and I'm going to help this raspberry stuff through this sieve a little bit. We're going to We're going to just work it on out. Give it a little stir as it presses out. We just want seeds left in the sieve, no juice. We want to get all the juice and goodness out. So I'm just kind of helping it along by doing a little push. And then we'll scrape the bottom of the sieve in just a minute. So let me keep doing this. I'll see you back in just a second. All right, everybody, I've got it mashed out about as good as I can get it. Some seeds may go in just from that, but that's okay. I don't mind the seeds, and neither does Bryant. And we're the ones going to be eating this, so if y'all are don't like seeds, you might want to use a cheesecloth or switch out your... The only reason the seeds are getting in there is because I'm using this same spatula to scrape with. But yep, I believe we've got it pretty good. I'm going to go at it just again a little bit. All right, let's get out some heavy whipping cream and get some whipped cream going in the stand mixer. All right, I stuck my bowl here in the freezer. Not in the freezer, in the refrigerator, just to get a little chill on it. I'm going to use my whisk attachment and grab it. There we go. And I'm going to measure out 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I'm not going to add any sugar to this because we got sugar in the raspberries and sugar in the chocolate. But if you were making like whipped cream, I add I start with a ½ a cup of powdered sugar and then just taste it and see how much I need to add. But I use powdered sugar in mine and vanilla extract. All right, so let's get this on. All right, we're going to let that go till it comes to stiff peaks. Now let's go back over here to our raspberry stuff. All right, I'm sorry the mixer's still going, but it is. So I'm going to take this chocolate, melted chocolate, and we're going to pour it right into our raspberry sauce. All right, let me go check on our whipped cream. All right, so we're going to stir this around. I almost made butter over there. I about let it go too far. And remember, I'm totally okay with there being seeds in here. Okay, and slowly we're going to melt this, not melt, we're going to mix in the whipped cream and our chocolate mixture. Our chocolate mixture was starting to set up a little bit when I added the raspberry. So I went ahead and put a dollop of the whipped cream in here. All right, we're going to add some more. And you kind of want to fold, but I'm working fast because I don't want my chocolate to seize up on me. And so I'm not being very super careful. All right, let's keep going with the rest of our whipped cream here. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this looks so pretty. You can see I'm finding some stripes of dark chocolate that hasn't been mixed in yet. So I'm kind of turning the bowl and scraping as I go. Oh my goodness. Now y'all, I'm gonna have to give this a little taste, but I'm gonna fix this in a bag and we're going to, I gotta give it a taste. That is delicious. That is absolutely delicious. All right, let me get a container I can put a bag in, and we're going to put this in a sort of like a piping bag. I've got me a little bag here opened up. I should have got one of my green bag stands that I use for like when we're prepping meals and stuff. But now you can take the time to mix all that whipped cream in better than I did. But that's okay. Now I've only got 2 little bowls out here. I may have to find some more serving dishes because this made quite a bit. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of bring it together and twist it a bit. And I'm going to cut the corner off of this. All right, we're going to set that aside. And I've got 2 little clear bowls here. Oh, and there's some little bitty chunks of chocolate in here. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? I got chocolate on my hands. I've got several of these little prep bowls here. We'll start filling some of those up. Now, if I had a pretty tip on this, it would be really pretty. All right, I'm going to finish filling up some bowls. I'll bring you back when we garnish it. Now, guys, is this not an absolutely beautiful, fancy dessert? I actually like the little bits of chocolate where when I added the raspberry, it kind of seized just a little bit. But I actually like the look of that. That's so beautiful. And what we're going to do, we're going to garnish it with, we're going to take like 3 raspberries. Put on here. You could dust it with some powdered sugar or some chocolate shavings. There we go. I'm going to get these in the refrigerator. Let them sit up in the refrigerator for a little bit. And when Bryant comes in from the farm, we will give these a delicious taste test, which I've already tasted it and it's wonderful. So, all right. And we'll set these in the refrigerator. I'll see you back in just a little bit. Okay, everybody, we are going to do a taste test.
Here we are.
We're going to be fancy.
Okay.
You ready to be fancy?
Let's do it.
We have chocolate mousse, raspberry chocolate mousse.
Where's his antlers?
All
Right. Y'all get a piece of the raspberry?
Well, there's raspberry in it.
Oh, did y'all see that?
I got it.
Okay, here we go. Go first? Yeah.
I just did.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Creamy.
And you know what? I like a little bit of the seeds in there.
That is really good. Not that I'm surprised. but I'm surprised it's as good as it is.
I've never had chocolate mousse. Have you ever had it?
I've never, but that's fancy.
Mm-hmm.
That's fancy.
That's really good.
How hard was it?
Really easy.
Really?
Really easy.
That would impress your guest right there.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
It's not a heavy dessert. Mm-mm. It's a light dessert.
Very light. My jaw is popping.
With a cup of coffee, I'd even hold my pinky out.
That is really good. So, all right. If you have a loved one for Valentine's Day, or if you just want to give yourself a little pampering, you got to make this dessert. It's fancy and it's delicious. And it was easy. There's only 4 ingredients: raspberries, sugar, chocolate, and then heavy cream. That's it. That's it. This was so easy and so delicious. So I hope you guys make it. It's a winner. This would be beautiful for a dinner party. If you were hosting a dinner party and you needed a nice dessert that you could make ahead, go ahead and put them in the little containers, stick it in the refrigerator, and it's made ahead. You don't have to worry about it, and just pull it out when it's time for dessert. So I think that would be a wonderful thing. Or for a Mother's Day, something, I don't know. It's just a nice dessert. So anyway, I hope you make it. It was delicious, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.